On the banks of the Zambezi River, just 60 kilometers downstream from the legendary Cahora Bassa Dam, a new mega-project is taking shape. It's called the Mphanda Nkuwa Hydroelectric Project, a $6 billion development that promises to be the largest dam in southern Africa in half a century. If successful, it could redefine Mozambique's role as an energy powerhouse for the region. But as with all mega-projects, the question remains, will it deliver or will it remain a dream?
Don't forget to click on that subscribe button and like this video, as it's the best way to support this channel.
Mozambique is a nation of contrasts when it comes to electricity. On one hand, the country already hosts one of Africa's most iconic dams, Cahora Bassa, built in the 1970s, which still supplies power across the region. On the other hand, millions of Mozambicans still live without reliable electricity. In 2020, only 31% of the population had access. By 2024, thanks to government and donor programs, that number climbed to around 60%. Progress is being made, but the demand for power continues to grow, both for households and industries. That's where Mphanda Nkuwa comes in. Positioned as the next big leap in Mozambique's electrification journey, this project is not only about keeping the lights on at home, it's about transforming Mozambique into a regional energy hub for the Southern African Development Community, or SADC. The project carries a price tag of $6 billion, equal to nearly 381 billion Mozambican medicais. At its heart will be a 1,500-megawatt hydroelectric power plant scheduled to begin operations by 2031. Mphanda Nkuwa isn't being built by Mozambique alone. A powerful consortium is behind it. TotalEnergies, the French energy giant, Électricité de France, one of the world's leading utility companies, Sumitomo Corporation, a major Japanese trading group, and Mozambique's own Hidroelétrica de Cahora Bassa, HCB, the operator of the country's existing mega dam. Backing this partnership is the World Bank through a wide range of tools: concessional financing, environmental and legal guidance, risk guarantees, even political risk insurance through its agencies, IFC, IBRD, IDA, and MIGA. The bank is so invested, it's even taking an equity stake in the project. But that doesn't end there. Alongside the dam, a $1.4 billion transmission infrastructure project will connect Mphanda Nkuwa to Mozambique's southern grid and, crucially, allow power exports to neighbors like Zambia, Malawi, and Zimbabwe. Altogether, this isn't just a dam. It's the centerpiece of a much larger energy strategy for Southern Africa. So, where does the project stand today? As of 2025, construction has not yet begun. Instead, Mphanda Nkuwa is in what's called the pre-construction phase. This means detailed environmental and social impact studies are underway. Financing structures are being finalized, international partners are putting in place risk guarantees and insurance. The target is ambitious: to begin major work soon and bring the plant online by 2031. Until then, much of the activity is happening behind the scenes, in boardrooms, in engineering studies, and in negotiations over contracts and funding. In short, Mphanda Nkuwa is no longer just a proposal. It's moving steadily through the critical pre-construction stage. The potential benefits of Mphanda Nkuwa are massive. First, it would boost electricity access within Mozambique. Already, the country has lifted access from just 31% in 2018 to 60% in 2024. With 1,500 megawatts of new capacity, millions more could gain reliable, affordable power. Second, it would fuel regional trade. The Southern African Development Community, or SADC, is an interconnected grid where countries buy and sell electricity. With its new transmission lines, Mozambique could export surplus power to Zambia, Malawi, and Zimbabwe, and even further afield. Third, there's the economic impact. Large-scale projects like this create thousands of jobs during construction and provide a backbone for industrial growth. Energy is the foundation of development, and Mphanda Nkuwa could anchor Mozambique's future industrial ambitions. Finally, the project aligns with the World Bank's Mission 300, an ambitious goal to connect 300 million Africans to electricity by 2030. Mphanda Nkuwa is expected to be one of the flagship projects under that program. But like every mega project, Mphanda Nkuwa faces serious challenges. There are environmental concerns. Even with a smaller reservoir than Cahora Bassa, designed to reduce flooding and habitat loss, dams inevitably disrupt ecosystems and affect local communities living along the river. There are financial risks. At $6 billion, plus another $1.4 billion for transmission lines, this is one of the largest infrastructure investments in Africa. Securing and managing that financing over a decade is no small task. And then there's the timeline. With operations targeted for 2031, delays could easily push completion further. Political shifts, regional instability, or global economic downturns all pose potential risks. In short, Mphanda Nkuwa promises a lot, but success will depend on navigating these hurdles carefully. The Mphanda Nkuwa Hydroelectric Project is one of Africa's most ambitious energy ventures in decades. If it succeeds, Mozambique could emerge as a true regional energy hub, lighting up homes, powering industries, and exporting electricity across southern Africa. But at this stage, still in pre-construction, it remains a project of promises, plans, and preparation. The next few years will be critical, securing financing, completing environmental safeguards, and breaking ground on the mighty Zambezi. So here's the big question. Will Mphanda Nkuwa transform Mozambique and Southern Africa's energy future, or will it remain stuck on paper, another mega-project delayed by reality? We'd love to hear your thoughts. Drop a comment below, and if you found this video insightful, don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and ring the bell so you never miss our deep dives into the world's most ambitious projects.